what the chimpanzees helped me to do was to persuade science back in the early 60s that there wasn't, after all, a major gap between us and all the other animals. The first time I saw David Greybeard using and making tools to fish for termites was the turning point in my career. I suppose the main thing that we take away from being with chimpanzees for so long is just how like us they are. Their nonverbal communication is the same as ours, really. Kissing, embracing, holding hands, patting one another, competing for dominance, swaggering, looking like a lot of male politicians I know, humans, and long-term relationships between mothers and their offspring. The fact that, like us, they can be violent and even engage in a sort of primitive warfare. They can kill each other. But at the same time, just like us, they can be loving, kind, and truly altruistic. So because they're so like us biologically, our closest living relatives, and because my husband's film showed chimpanzees using tools and behaving in the way that I'd said, scientists had to finally agree that we are part of and not separated from the rest of the animal kingdom. The old golden rule, which applies to every single major religion, do to others as you would have them do to you. So once you realize that an animal feels pain, is an individual, then you should know how you should treat them. And then you can learn about them. There's an awful lot of information out there now. That's an answer that depends on what sort of animal you're talking about, what country it's in. Right now, there are estimated 7.8 billion people on the planet. And I can't remember the billions of their livestock, cows, pigs, poultry, and so on. And already, as I've said, we're using up natural resources so fast in some places. In 2050, there's an estimated closer to 10 billion of us. So if we carry on with business as usual, if we don't find a way of lessening our impact on the natural world, what will that world be like with 10 billion of us? It won't be livable, will it? And it will really change all life on the planet and probably cause most species to become extinct, including us, because we are part of this natural world. We can't live without it. We depend on it for food, for water, for clothing, for clean air, clean water. If we're using up nature faster than nature can replenish herself, the time will come when there's nothing left. And so we need to find a balance.